Yeah, this is Garth Trinidad once again here on KCRW. Urging you to stay tuned because good music is good for you. We got music on the way from Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Jay Dilla. Like I said, it's good for you, so please do stay tuned. Once again, GT is in the house. It is KCRW. Yo, this is Garth Trinidad coming to you from Los Angeles, Califas. I'm a DJ. I play records. And I play other things too. The music is eclectic, it's global, it's soulful, it's whatever I connect with.
Garth Trinidad is like it's like, to me, he is going down in history. He's a classic, like artist, DJ, voice, point blank.
The first time I met Garth, I walked into his studio with Steve McKeever, and I didn't know anything about Garth because I don't live in California, and I hadn't been hearing what he'd been doing. I didn't know. Interviews were new to me, so I'm sitting there, and we just started talking, and he's playing my music, and not only is he playing it, he'll stop for a while to tell me about something that I said or some note that I hit during the course of the song. And not only would he, of course just not telling me, he's telling his audience, listen to this line, listen to this phrase, listen to the way she did this. Why did you do the harmonies that way? It's almost like he compared the harmonies at one point to chakras. He's like, you're touching every chakra.
We need him because with the music industry the way it is now, if you don't have millions of dollars behind you, you're probably never going to get heard. So for him to take the time out to, one, look for the music is already like icing on the cake, and then when he plays it, that's just sprinkles on top of the ice.
I first fell in love with hip hop music and culture, mind you. I'm an artist by trade. I actually graduated from Otis College a long time ago. My love of hip hop was it happened simultaneously with my love of graffiti art, and that was really that was when it all kind of happened. It was early 80s, 81, 82, 83. I'm 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, coming up into my preteens, and really blown away by this movement.
How do I feel before I get on stage? That's a good question. Usually there are butterflies in the gut, but I think that's a great way to let you know you're still alive. You know what I mean? You're still, aware, and you're still conscious of the fact that there's people around you, in front of you, waiting to see what you're going to do, and there's this anticipation of, okay, what is the energy going to be like when I begin to express myself musically as a DJ?
We're just gonna flip through some records on random, and for those young and up and coming DJs, I'm gonna sort of, if I can find some essentials for you for your music education, or just listening enjoyment, I'm gonna point some things out. In the full-length funk, disco, soul section, I'm gonna pull out some of my favorites. You guys could take a look. Ananda Shankar, Essential East Indian, Bhangra, Tabla, not Bhangra, but Tabla, and sitar music from Ananda Shankar, classic work. What is this? Bill Withers. This is an essential. Look at the songs that are featured on this album. Who Is He and What Is He to You? Use Me, Lean on Me, Kissing My Love. Yeah, Bill Withers. Definitely one of the most underestimated and most talented soul singers of all time. Get those blue break beats. It's essential. The Headhunters. They got a lot of great reissues in here, actually. I might have to come back here. Herbie Hancock, Ike Turner. A Black Man's Soul. What are you gonna do? Ice-T was the MC in the club in breaking. and he has a song on the soundtrack called Reckless, and he was talking about the DJ Chris the Glove, and I could listen to that song to this day and still be as electrified by it as I was back when I was a kid. So that's probably the first like hip hop song that really like got me like really into it. It's got to be that joint, Ice-T.
J. Davy is one of my favorite. I guess I could call them a band, but really, the basis is the base of the crew is just two people. It's a boy and a girl. It's LA natives, if I'm not mistaken, and they grew up as young black kids whose parents were very much into different types of music. I'm a huge supporter of theirs. I think, you know, I was probably the first dude to, you know, play them.
Well, Garth is actually the first person that started playing our music on the radio here in LA. So,
I think we met him the first time at that chocolate anniversary.
yeah, he invited us to perform at his anniversary. But before that, he had been playing our music. So, by the time that we met, we already respected him.
already
Yeah,
family.
we were already family. We call him Uncle Garth.
10 years, I'll be somewhere else. I'll be somewhere, you know, running a bed and breakfast or something. I don't know.